You are standing in front of a large ancient forest. Gnarled and twisted trees lower above you, their branches intertwining into a dense canopy. Very little sunlight pierces through the leaves, covering the forest floor in shade. The sound of distant running water mixes with the buzz of insects, and the air is filled with the smell of decaying leaves and damp earth. As you consult your map, you notice two pathways in front of you. The one that the map guides you towards is a narrow path on the left, barely visible through the overgrown bush. You quickly realize that you would have to spend a lot of energy and time bushwhacking floor to get anywhere that way. The other trail is a well-trodden and clear pathway on the right. It seems a much easier walk, though if it would mean trying to navigate without the help of the map. If you take the overgrown path, go to A9. If you take the clear pathway, go to A11. I'm playing chaotic neutral. So I am definitely taking the overgrown path. I'm going to A9. As you push your way through the thickets, bending foliage out of your way as you carefully navigate the dirt path. Branches and leaves snag on your clothes and bag, slowing you down in your trek. The path dips down into the shores of a ravine before taking you back up, winding through crowded trees. Though you can't see the sun through the canopy, you believe that you have been traveling for over an hour. As you stop to take a breather and drink some water. Oh, whoa. You hear a skittering noise above you. Make a DC 13 wisdom check. I'm at 8. So that's going to be difficult. Okay. We're just going to do a D6, and if I get over 13, so I have to get either a 5 or a 6. That's going to be difficult. Let's see. So 5 or 6. I get a 1. Yeah, that failed. If your check fails, you didn't see anything, but you do feel something against your hand. As you look down, you see thick, white thread stuck to your hand. As you try to move your hand away, the thread sticks to you, starting to pull you on what you now realize is a giant spider's web. Above you, the skittering noise resumes, and it dawns on you that you're about to become something's meal. Go to A10. Yeah. See, before I debuffed myself, that one would have let me pass. So I definitely had to debuff myself for this mission. That generator seemed to work too well for this mission. Okay, so I guess I'm fighting a spider now. I actually like spiders. Looking up, you can see the dark form of the spider starting to descend down the web. You better get out of here before the spider succeeds on making you into its snack. During this encounter, the giant spider begins 20 feet above you on the giant web. It attempts to cocoon you from a distance with its ranged webbed attack, or it gets it close enough to attack you with its paralyzing bite. Because you are caught in the spider webs at the start of each of your turn, you must succeed on a DC 11 strength check, or your movement speed is reduced by half until the start of your next turn. For you to decide to escape this counter, you must spend 1 point of destiny. You watch in horror as the spider descends towards you with its clacking mandibles. Just before you are devoured, another dark shape flits across your vision. You see an even larger spider appear, suddenly attacking the smaller spider. As the two spiders begin to fight each other, you have enough time to free yourself and run off down the alley to live uneaten of and die. You survive the encounter with the giant spider. You only realize you have escaped the licking web that you have lost. Okay. I'm a little bit confused about this. Okay, I think I can either spend a point of destiny, which I have 5 of those, or I can My camera's hot for me to get my audio. Maybe I should switch the. Maybe that's a better setup. It's a little bit awkward though. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, that's probably better. Better than my arms. That's probably more comfortable. Okay, so that's better. Okay, hit points 14, speed 14, no languages. Okay. So we have to do a roll first, decide who goes first. So I'll go first, and now the higher number goes first. So got a 5. Okay, so let's do the spider next. Spider has to get a 6. They got a 5. We're gonna do a tiebreaker. I swear these dice aren't loaded. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. So I went first again, and that's 3 for me. So Spider has to get something up higher than 3, which is gonna be. Okay, so Spider got a 1, so I go first. Okay. So my strength at a 9, so I have to hit at least a 2 to not get debuffed. So I got a 5 that time, so I'm not debuffed yet. Okay. So the Ooh, gosh, it's so hot. Finally get in summer. Okay, so D8 is what I roll for damage. And then I have like can hit a second time basically. Where's the D8? I think it's this one. Okay, here it is. I found D8. Shapes. I don't remember the shape. I've played this before, but I don't remember the shapes anymore. Okay. So we're doing a D8, and hit points on the spotter is 15, but I get a second roll because I have two-handed weapons. So, got a 1. That's lovely. I love that. I love that I got a 1. Okay. So, that's not good. I'm gonna die again. Okay. So we got a 1, but I can do an extra die 6 damage. So I hit the spider for 3. I'm gonna die. See. Give me 1 second here. This doesn't seem right. This seems. I may have to. Yeah. Look at the sample characters. My HP is way too low. I'm gonna up it a bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. A lot. It's like it's 10. So like 2 successful hits, and I die. So I die real quick. Okay, so we're gonna up it to 30 just to balance it out. Because I'm using a character not used in this quest. So Spider's now at 12. Go ahead and see what we can do with them. Okay, so D6 plus 1 piercing damage. Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do, the D6. So they have 3, so they do 5 damage to me. I'm at 25. And then once they've done that, then you know what, I kind of want to get. Ooh. I want to do drunk. Anyway. So then they do a D8 Constitution check. Okay, D8. D8 Constitution check, and if they fail it, they paralyze until the next turn. So Constitution. So I guess they have to hit 20. Right? Always 20 with these. Okay. They got 6, so they actually win, so they're not paralyzed now. Okay. They aren't paralyzed, and we'll continue on. So the next thing I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do another attack real quick. I get to attack twice. So I go first, D8. 5 that time. Or is that 12? Now that's 7. And then I do a second-handed attack, which is, I guess that's my left hand, so I do a D6. And that's 4. So spiders at 3. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do I'm not quite sure. We're trying. Okay. So yeah, scratching my head. Yeah. Or, you know. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another bite, I guess. This is a D6 plus 2. So that's 4. So I take the hit and I am down to 21 points. Hey kitty. Come here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, please stop that. Come on. I know. You love me. I love you too. Okay. Wish I had like some sort of way to keep this in my face all the time. I don't though, okay? Cat. Just fed the cat twice today. The cats were getting kind of chubby kitty. Chubby kitty. Here. So it's my turn next, right? So 21. So I do a D8. 3. So the spider's dead. Survive your encounter with the giant spider. You only realize once you have escaped its sticking web that you have lost a flagon of mystery liquid from your possession and are unable to find it again despite all effort. You feel your heart beat a little faster with panic as your adventure seems to be already in jeopardy. Remove the item from your inventory and then go to A. Okay. We've already failed our mission that the wizard gave us at the beginning. So, yay! 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 We failed! Successfully failed. But if we call it that.